McKay with you tonight, streaming live on January 9th, 2019. And Timmy, it's a special night here at the Ruthville Auditorium.
Oh, this is insane. What an event this is. The full house here tonight.
This is a fundraiser, of course, to benefit and to call attention to the struggle against cancer that has really hit home in both Ashland and Hopkinton, very close to home. And, many parents and students, Ashland High and Hopkinton High students, have felt the terror of that disease.
Oh, you said it, Bob. This is unfortunately too close to home for a lot of players and coaching. Obviously, Jared on the Ashland coaching staff had his own battle, but for every loss there is a victory, and we're here to celebrate tonight the good things that have come out of the struggles as well.
Very exciting to be here in the Ruthville Auditorium for the first time ever, as far as I know. And the boys will be wrestling on stage tonight. 14 matches, all weight classes are filled on both sides, so there'll be no forfeits. And the Clockers are 30 strong.
Yeah, they've had quite a season. They're coming off a victory at the Milford tournament. I think that was their first major tournament victory in quite some time. They also placed well in Framingham. That's a very competitive tournament.
And this is what they call a dual meet, only 2 teams. But very often the Clockers compete against multiple teams on the same night.
Yes, school nights are usually dual meets. Weekends you have the tournaments and tries and quads.
The coach of the Clockers is Peter Zakili, and his assistant is
Mark McKay, Jared, and Peter's parents are just here to our left. His mom, the cancer survivor, his father, former athletic director of Milford.
Let's see if we got a change in our lineup. Coach McKay is looking up our way.
Well, that's because the Ashland High School Clockers are coming down right behind us, Bob.
The Hills have already taken their spots, and here come the Clockers. They have a little routine they do before taking their seats. Tim, you were an Ashland High wrestler.
I was, from 1995 to 2000. I think in those cumulative 5 years, we did not have as many spectators as there are here in the auditorium tonight.
Yes. Very much an individual sport.
It is. It teaches accountability. Certainly, there's nobody out there to blame but yourself, but also a team sport, a great team aspect to it. And I think that was the one thing that we were missing back when I was there. Not a lot of players. We didn't really fill up the lineup, and we didn't really compete as a team. Whereas this group has really gelled together.
You have to fill the lineup, or it's really hard to compete.
Yep. Pete really has done a great job at changing the culture. As you know, they were combined with Keefe Tech for a little while, but you don't really establish a team culture when you're all going to different schools. So he's done a great job bringing the team together.
We had enough kids for a couple of years, but we didn't want to leave Keefe stranded either.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We're going to watch out for our tech school brothers.
Yeah. So they came along, and this year they found another partner, so Ashland was able to split off on their own. Of course, Ashland High School with a long and glorious history in wrestling dating way back.
We had alumni night last week. Unfortunately, not a great match. Northbridge only showing up with 4 people, but you look around tonight, you see Lou Mancini, great wrestler in
Hall of Famer.
Yeah, Ashland Hall of Famer. Actually, what was it? Boston University? Not Boston University. What was UMass Boston?
Boston State.
Boston State. Boston State Hall of Famer as well.
I remember Boston State was located right on Route 9.
Oh, was it really?
Yes. Just before you get to Northeastern.
Oh, okay.
And I think a wrestler was inducted into the Hall of Fame this last time around as well. I don't remember the man's name. but we've had a lot of success in wrestling.
We have.
Back in the 60s in the Dual County League, when Ashland was in the Dual County League, we were very strong in wrestling, and then there was a lull.
There was a little lull there for a little while, but I think we're seeing a resurgence. The junior wrestling program, the numbers there are out of this world, and you're actually getting some legacies. Former state champion Pete Fell has a couple kids in the system.
I remember Peter well, my daughter's class, and he was tremendous when he wrestled for Ashland High School. And the youth program is the lifeline of every sport. And it's good to see that wrestling has one.
Yes. You know, usually when you see Ashland and Hopkinton get together, you're not a lot of positive vibes in the atmosphere. But tonight it's a little different. Tonight I think everybody's got a larger agenda.
Yeah, we're together tonight.
Yep.
I love this routine. This is to loosen you up and get you ready.
Yeah, get the blood flowing, muscle memory, get the muscles going. Actually, the venue we really haven't talked about too much. A really unique venue for wrestling, a theater stage.
Yes.
Presents certainly its own set of obstacles. As you see, they have the gymnastics mats in front to make sure people don't go flying off the stage. I know it's quite the logistical feat to get this off the ground. So kudos to Pete and to the athletic director Steve Marks for pulling this together.
And that's a wrestling mat on the stage, right?
That's a wrestling mat on the stage, gymnastics mats on the edge of the stage.
In case.
That's not the Ashland High School wrestling mat, though.
No, is that the one Tech used to use? Or?
Looks like maybe a middle school mat.
Yeah.
But the Ashland mat, obviously, the A in the middle, the clockers on the side.
Maybe it was too big for the stage or something.
Maybe. I'm okay with it as long as it doesn't have an H in the middle.
That's right. It does kind of look orange. There's something in the middle, but I can't make it out. Maybe I had to borrow one. We're going to have a little program to start us off, I understand, on this special night. Big crowd on hand. All proceeds going to the fight against cancer. We have a complete complement, a full complement, 14 matches tonight. Each match is 3 two-minute periods. Is that right, Tim?
That's correct.
Thank you for coming to tonight's very special Tri-Valley League matchup between the Ashland Clockers and the Hopkinton Hillers. While these two teams will battle on the mat, tonight they are truly taking center stage in the battle against cancer. This event is incredibly important to both communities. There are signs hanging outside in the lobby that have a list of names of people that these young men and their coaches are wrestling in honor of and in memory of on this evening. On these signs, there are more than 100 names. From just these two programs, we were able to collect more than 100 names of people who have battled or are battling cancer. Cancer has had an immense impact on these two wrestling communities especially. Names on this list include names of coaches, teammates, parents, and friends of the program. Tonight, as these young men walk to center stage to shake hands at the center of the mat, they are battling against this terrible disease. I know that I can speak for Hopkinton Wrestling when I say we are very honored to be a part of this event with the Ashland Clocker team. While the rivalry on the mat is real, we are thankful to have community members that share in our values and friends who hope to accomplish similar goals like the one of ending cancer. Outside, there are items for sale such as stickers, raffle tickets for baskets created by the parents for each program, and t-shirts and a bake sale. Please consider taking time to donate to this important cause. Gentlemen, best of luck tonight, and I thank each of you from the bottom of my heart for taking on our common opponent tonight. At this time, I would like to introduce you to tonight's wrestlers. At 106 from Ashland High School, Benny Herrera. At 106 from Hopkinton High School, Lucas Dion. At 113 120 from Hopkinton High School, Mo Zaidi. At 126 from Ashland High School, Armin Bazarian. At 126 from Hopkinton High School, Davin Evans. At 132 pounds from Ashland High School, Josh Troutman. At 132 pounds from Hopkinton High School, Will Tedstone. At 138 pounds from Ashland High School, Jared Swartz. At 138 pounds from Hopkinton High School, Ryan Muldoon. At 145 pounds from Ashland High School, Matt Gillis. At 145 pounds from Hopkinton High School, Seb Lasada. At 152 pounds from Ashland High School, Jeffrey Wright. And at 152 pounds from Hopkinton High School, Dan Greenleaf. At 160 pounds from Ashland High School, Dan Takar. At 160 pounds from Hopkinton High School, Jake Sokol. At 170 pounds from Ashland High School, Eric Corvera. And at 170 pounds from Hopkinton High School, Christian McDonald. At 182 pounds from Ashland High School, Joey Harrington. And at 182 pounds from Hopkinton High School, Aiden Morin. At 195 pounds from Ashland High School, Colin Dagg. And at 195 pounds from Hopkinton High School, Keon Bari. At 220 pounds from Ashland High School, Lucas Howard. And at 220 pounds from Hopkinton High School, Hayes Pearson Woodruff. And at 285 pounds from Ashland High School, Sean Harding. And at 285 pounds from Hopkinton High School, Dylan Morin.
For tonight's match,
At this time, will everyone please rise for the playing of the national anthem?
now we're going to have the Star Spangled Banner. It's going to be live or recorded. We'll see in a minute. Recorded. referee's an important guy, right? Broad discretion.
Broad discretion.
And calls all points.
We'd like to hope so.
Yeah.
You never can tell.
But his decision is final on all points.
Well, with the wrestling referee, the less you see him, the better job he's doing typically.
The electronic scoreboard gives you the score of the match that you're watching. The top number is the period. There are 3 in each match. And the second 2 numbers are the scores for each of the wrestlers. I guess Ashland would be the green maybe, and Hopkinton on the left would be the red. And the bottom number is the time, 2 minutes each period.
Should also be noted the score over at the scoring table is going to be the total match score.
That's on the flip cards near the...
yes, 2 points for Ashland right off the bat. So they're starting...
How did he earn those 2?
2 takedown.
Wow.
Looks like he's getting back points here already. He's got 2 back points, and they're going to call him back to the middle. Also important to note they're starting at the lowest weight class and working their way up to the top. Typically what they do is try to decide, they pull a weight class out of a hat.
So we're watching Benny Herrera for Ashland, and he's going against Lucas Dion for Hopkinton. I guess Ashland is the red number on the score.
Yes.
And the green Hillers are the green number.
Looks like Hillers are clamming up down there. Not really giving too much. He's got the half in. He's cranking the half over. Looks like he's on the verge of getting some back points here. Referee there down there looking.
Why do you call them back points, Tim?
So when your back breaks a 45-degree plane, if you can hold it there for 5 seconds, you can see the referee counting. That's worth 3 points. Looks like the referee has counted 5. You can see he's holding 3 points in his hands. He hasn't raised them up yet. Typically, he won't raise the points until after the player has turned back away from his back. And it's a pin.
Wow.
Great start for the Clockers here. So a pin is worth 6 overall team points.
Ben Herrera, one of the best of the Clockers this season. And he wins that match. He wins the first period by a score of... Or is that the end of the match?
That's the end of the match. That's a
any pin during a period ends the match.
Yep, that's a fall, pin fall. Referee wasting no time here, right into the second match.
Ari
Schwartz also having a great year for the Clockers. He's got the single leg. Let's see if he can turn something into it. He got 2 points for takedown there. And he's already on the back. Referee's counted 5. That's 3 back points. He still has a half Nelson in, and he gave it up. He's going to get his 3 back. Oh, no, he's still cranking away at it. Notice the referee still hasn't awarded those points. So this, and he fall. 2 quick pins for the Clockers.
Wow.
Put us up 12-0.
Ari Dinnerman, the winner of that match. And an amazing start for Ashland. It was 2 of their best. The score in the match is 12-0, 6 points for each of those pins.
Ashland off to another aggressive start. Really coming out firing here. He's got the single leg right off the bat. Let's see if he can do something with it. He switches to a double.
Is this Nick Krupa? I think this is
Krupi?
Nick, yeah. Whoa!
They're 2 takedown. Ashland really wasting no time in either of these matches. They're coming, they're fired up tonight.
They're not feeling each other out, are they? They're going right after
right
each
after.
other.
Hopkinton looking for the escape. Escape obviously on stage a little dangerous. You might gotta watch. You gotta keep your footing.
Sometimes that's all you can do, right?
Yeah. Ashland maintains possession.
If the other wrestler has the advantage, you have to look for that escape so you can get a fresh start. I think that's Mo Zader out there for the Hillers.
This Josh Huang, I think they bumped up from 113.
Okay.
Here. Krupe has done a good job controlling this match, but it's been pretty even. He hasn't been able to do much once he's gotten the takedown. And he's going to give up the escape. It's a lot of effort there for 2 points.
The Hillers have scored their first point of the meet.
That's true.
Time running out in the first period here.
Hiller's trying to get something going before the end of the period. He's got a single. Let's see if he can do something in 2 seconds. Nope. Referee says no points. So now they're going to flip. This is actually our second period of the night. So the referee flips a coin. Looks like Ashland's won the toss. Ashland has elected to be in the down position.
One wrestler starts in the down position?
Well, you can elect top, bottom, or neutral. Okay. Typically, you want to elect the bottom. It gives you the better opportunity to score an escape point. Unless you're a very good top wrestler, which certainly Ashland's had a number of those over the years.
So you elect according to your strength.
Yes, yeah, or the score. If you're down, you obviously want to put yourself in an advantage. You can score points. Looks like Hopkinton's in a position here. They're trying to get some back points. Up, and they're going to get banged for locking hands. Ashland is going to get a point. Hopkinton locked hands there, and that's a point for Ashland. Obviously, very physical sport. There are a number of rules in place to make sure that the players are safe. This referee is all over this the locking hands.
It's a safety issue, huh?
Yes, obviously you don't want to create a chokehold. And Ashland gets the escape.
4-1 now. We're in the second period, although the scoreboard still has the first period up there. Second period of this match.
See underneath the 4 how there's the 2 dots? I wonder if those are the periods. I'm not quite sure what the top number is for.
Top number.
Maybe it was supposed to reflect weight class?
Not referenced.
So Hopkinton's in on a single leg takedown there. Could be dangerous for Ashland, but he's controlling the head. He also has no points yet. There's 2 points for Ashland. Ashland gets a takedown. He's control of the body. Looks like he's trying to lock up a cradle here.
Can you earn match points, Tim, even if you're outscored in your match, in your meet? In your match, can you earn meet points?
No. If you make it all 3 rounds and the score is within 7 points, looks like Ashland's got a cradle here. Let's see if he can turn it. Doesn't look like he can turn it. If you make it all 3 rounds without a fall, and the score is within 7, that is 3 points to the winning team. If the score is 7 or more, that's called a major. That's 4 points. If you win by 15 points, that's called a technical fall. The match is over as soon as there's a 15-point differential. That's worth 5 points. And then there's the pinfall, which is 6 points.
So there's no way you can lose your match and earn any points towards the meet?
No. Oftentimes what it comes down to is if it's a close match and you lose, but you maintain points for the team by not getting pinned. If you can, for instance, if you're going against the other team's captain, losing is, you never want to say a foregone conclusion, but losing is highly likely. If you can keep the match to 3 points, oftentimes that's the victory in and of itself right there.
6-1 here.
Reversal for Ashland.
As we're in the 3rd period.
So Hopkinton, Ashland wound up on the bottom there again. It looks like Hopkinton was trying to look for a pin, and Ashland comes up with a third period pin. That's big. 18 point differential right now.
Six. The first 3. And now we're going to see
Josh Troutman.
Is this Darzana?
Ashland in on the single.
Not
like
positive about this. I think this is Darzana for Ashland.
Actually, this is the fourth match.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right.
And this is Devin Evans. Or Davin Evans, I should say, for the Hillers.
These have been high energy matches. You know, the outcome pretty lopsided towards Ashland right now, but the matches in and of themselves have been pretty even-sided right up until the fall.
These lighter classes, the boys are wiry and very tough.
That's right. Usually a crapshoot. You don't see a lot of 106 pounds juniors and seniors. This is really where the underclassmen can shine.
Both squads, I understand, are fairly young.
Fairly young.
Yeah.
I think Ashland sports in general is very heavy in the junior and sophomore classes. I know that was the case for football this year. But at the same time, Ashland's had a lot of early success. They could really do something special this year.
They've got about 6 wins under their belt.
Last year they came within striking distance of winning the sectional tournament. This year they should be right up there again. One of their biggest foes is going to be Dedham. Dedham, always a tough opponent.
Already lost to Dedham.
Yeah, very close match. Ashland has the Hillers on their back, and that's a fall. 4 falls to start the night for the Clockers. Coach Sakili looks pretty proud of his team here. 24-point differential.
Wow. What a start for Ashland. Now we go to 132, and this is Josh Troutman against Ted Stone. Troutman just can't wait. Bouncing. It's Ted Stone.
Ashland wasting no time. In there on the single already, trying to make something of it.
Colors, it's hard to distinguish, but Ashland, of course, in blue. Very
well, it looks
dark
like that.
blue.
Looks like that single leg takedown turned into a near side cradle for the Hillers. Still no possession yet. Now they're going to give 2 points to the Hillers.
Hillers take their first lead in any match thus far.
Having a hard time maintaining, though. Looks like Ashland's on the verge of an escape here, and he's whipped back down.
Troutman determined to get back.
Fighting hard, he's up and down.
Josh with the advantage now. See if he can make something out of it.
He's got a single. He's had that leg most of the match. If he could poke his head out, he may have 2 for an escape here. Hopkinton's riding rather high. Looks like he's got a head. All he's got to do is get his head out, and he's not only 2, but potentially back points. He's got the escape. He's got the half Nelson in, looking for back points. The referee signaling not quite there yet.
Match is evened up at 2.
And the referee says dangerous position. He's going to give you can't put 2 hands behind the head. He's going to give Hopkinton a point there for a technical violation. That's a full Nelson right there, right out of the WWF.
Wrestling, of course, not to be confused with the television version.
No, that is unless athletic director Steve Marks over here taking pictures. Not to be confused. The steel chairs on the sideline, nobody's been hit with them yet tonight.
Now, a guy named Mean Gene died this week.
Yeah, Mean Gene Okerlund. Well,
who exactly was Mean Gene?
I believe he was just a commentator. I don't believe he ever wrestled.
Okay, he was a
So Hopkinton closes out a period with a lead for the first time tonight.
Second period coming up. It is those yellow dots that designate the period. Top numbers superfluous tonight. Time.
Looks like they're going to get.
Is it a hand lock?
Yeah, looking at get Hopkinton for locking hands.
And a little conversation, and now we resume. 3-3, a point awarded there. Just underway in the second period. This match is tied 3-3. Ashland leading the meet 24-0. Coaching, of course, allowed from the sidelines in wrestling, and there's plenty of it.
Oh, there is. So it's why I never allowed my mom to go to any of the matches. There was coaching from the stands as well.
Well, the reason I mentioned that, you know, like in tennis and golf, you're barely allowed to talk to your own players.
Yeah,
you know?
It's a lot more etiquette in some of those other sports. But wrestling, it's very much a team sport. Coaching from the bench, coaching from the side. Hopkinton threatening to get some back points here, but ultimately not able to come up with anything. It's like Ashland's controlling the hand. We may be able to get something.
They're up.
And back down.
What was that, a leg whip? He tried to get a leg
this match
tangle. Is he looking for the get out? He is out of the circle. You have to be all the way out of the circle?
Completely out of the circle.
Okay, before anything stops.
The referee can also use his discretion, and I think tonight he's going to err on the side of caution with the edge of the stage right there. The referee tells him to go back to the middle.
There it is. A little hard for us to see the lines, but you can make them out a little bit. At least the reflection. They go back
15 seconds. It'd be nice to get something here. Come on, get one. 10 seconds. Get one here. And he's back down. Hard-fought period. Nope. So aside from that technical point given to Ashland, scoreless period.
Wow. So we've got 2 minutes left.
Come down to the wire.
2 minutes left to decide this match.
And Hopkinton in the down position, which is usually the power position in a scoring situation. Escape a lot easier to get than back points here. But
Headstone and Troutman battling.
Troutman's got a bar on him. Let's see if he can do something with it. Switches to the head. He's got the half in here. If he can crank the half over, this might be the end of the Hillers. Doesn't look like he can do anything with it though.
Is he turtling?
You know, he might. They may start looking at stalling here.
And then try to steal it at the end?
So the referee will issue a warning first for stalling. And then anything after the, looks like Ashland's got the half in. Can he get the back points? Certainly in a position of power, and now the referee's counting. He's got back points. Can we get a fall? He's got the 3 back points. Doesn't look like it's going to be a pin here. 1 minute left. And the half's back in.
Wow.
45 seconds. Hopkinton doing their best to stay off their back. This is what I was talking about earlier. This could be the match, coming down between 3 and 6 points. If Hopkinton could hold on to 3 points here, that may be a victory right there.
He's trying to pancake him.
Yep.
Headstone trying to hang on. 20 seconds left. He's got a leg up now. It's going to be very hard now.
Well, Ashland's trying to work the near side cradle. You see, no, so that now the referee awards the 3 back points. If I was Hopkinton here, I'd try to work the mat, try to come off the mat. So there, the referee stopped the mat. That brings you back to brings you back to the start position.
Just 2 seconds. Shake hands and walk away with a
Hey,
win.
you've seen crazier things. If you could stand up, nope, and that's the match right there. Hard-fought match. Came down right to it. Look at that display of sportsmanship right there. So another 3 points for the Hillers, or sorry, for the Clockers, puts us up 27-0.
You know, when Ted Stone took that little break, I think it gave Troutman a chance to recharge the batteries and get the last 3 points that gave him the win.
Well, you never know. Ashland, very well-conditioned team.
3 points for Ashland, nothing for Hopkinton. It's now 27-0. And we're at the 138 class. And we've got
Jared Schwartz.
Yep, against Ryan Muldoon.
Jared Schwartz looking to partake in collegiate wrestling in my alma mater. Roger Williams expressed interest there.
Schwartz in blue. Muldoon in dark green.
Looks like Schwartz has got 2 and more. 2 in the back points, and that's a fall.
Wow.
Another quick victory for the Clockers. This is getting to be a runaway, 33-0.
That took just 35 seconds.
That's good.
Wow. The 3rd pin.
No, that's the 5th pin there, isn't it?
You're right. 5 out of 6. Matty Gillis at 145 against Seb Losana.
Oh, it's got 2 right off the bat. Working the edge of the mat. Gillis looking to get an escape.
Oh, not quite, not quite.
What does he have? He's got a head. If he can stay in bounds, so close.
He was just too far to the edge. So Clark is working from behind, and Matt Gillis has a lot of work to do, but he's got a lot of time. We're in the first period.
Isn't there a Gillis that played for the Clockers a couple years ago?
Matt Gillis, yeah.
The last name sounds familiar.
Goes for the leg.
See if Gillis is able to get any points here. He's got the crossface in. Ref being very stingy, telling him to go back.
Boy, they've got
Gillis still on the bottom.
Circle quickly.
Gillis has been in some scoring positions, but hasn't been able to work the edges of the mat yet.
When does the fatigue factor come in? Is it always the 3rd period?
No, and not always. It depends. I mean, you look at the energy these guys are putting in, and
it can hit you anytime.
At any time. I remember my dad when I was in high school, transitioning from football to wrestling, just explaining the difference. With football, you've got 10-second spurt and then a break.
25 minutes,
right.
25 seconds between plays.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. We got a reversal at least for the Clockers. Let's see if they can get back points out of this. Oh, they only give him 1 for an escape. But wrestling's a brother Larry Gillis. Thank you very much. There it is. Larry Gillis was his brother. So Ashland gets 2 points for a takedown right there. But wrestling essentially is a 2-minute sprint.
And the time between periods very short.
Right. Hopkinton able to get a reversal there. It's got a half in, and that's the period.
Losana takes the lead, 4-3. The boys will reset for period number 2. Is it Losana or Osana? Let's check that name.
Seb Losada.
Losada.
Hopkinton taking the bottom position. Ashland trying to do something on the top.
Was that by choice? Was that Losada's choice that time.
That is by choice. We got a special guest here in the booth.
Still 4-3.
Lots of action. Not a lot of points, but a lot of action. Looks like Losada's got Gillis has an arm bar here.
Yeah.
He's trying to turn it. If he can keep cranking here, get some back points. He can scoop the head.
Is it going to take time, Timmy? Yep.
Now he's got plenty of time. He's got over a minute. They give Hopkinton a point.
Gets the escape point. It goes to 5-3 here in the second period. Great night of Ashland and Hopkinton wrestling here at the Ruthfield Auditorium at Ashland High School.
Gillis looks like he's in control, but he's missing a leg right now. Let's see if he can get that leg out from underneath there. No, Hopkinton's going to get a takedown.
Now it's 7-3. 30 seconds left in period number 2.
Both wrestlers look like they're running out of gas a little bit here. Not as much action as there was in the first period. Well, here we go. Let's see if we can get 2. Gillis in on the single. They're not giving him the escape yet. You got to get the escape. You got 10 seconds left. Referee still saying Hopkinton is in control. 6 seconds. Oh, they gave him 1.
Wow. At the last second.
It looked like Losada just stood up off of him.
Gave it away. So we'll see if that's an important point. We go to the last period. It's 7-4. Losada over Gillis.
Ashland right up. Let's see if he can get an escape here. Right back down.
We're at the 145-pound weight class.
Oh, here we go. We got 2 reversal, and we're getting back points. 3 back points.
Wow.
That'll give us the lead.
Wow. What a maneuver by Gillis to jump ahead 10-7 with 1:20 left to go in the final period.
Gillis hasn't been able to maintain the top position.
Oh, they gave him too many.
Takes him out of bounds.
9-7. Nobody looks tired. Losada holding his neck briefly, takes the bottom position. Gillis goes right to work and slams his head to the mat. One minute to go, no
Got a
points.
single, see if he can take it. Could come down to this.
9-8.
Left. Gillis goes in on the attack. Looks like he's gonna get a takedown here. 2 points, Ashland. And the back points. Let's see if we can get a fall. We got 42 seconds left.
11-8 with.
And he reverses the half. This is gonna be a tough one to get out of. There it is, there's your fall.
Wow.
39-0. 39-0 Clockers.
Matt Gillis comes from behind.
The resilience tonight, both matches we were losing after the first period, we've come back and won.
Gillis came back with a vengeance, didn't he?
I got to think at this point it may be mathematically impossible for Hopkinton to come back.
Well, we've had 7.
We've had 7, so not quite. There is still a chance.
There's 42 points still up for grabs.
There's still a chance.
And the score is 33-0 Ashland. All right, who's up? Jeff Wright against Don Greenleaf, or Dan Greenleaf.
Dan Greenleaf.
Jeff Wright for Ashland, Dan Greenleaf.
Wright going right in for a single. Looks like he's got to maintain it up. They're gonna get Ashland, or they're gonna get Hopkinton for locking hands. Nope, just a warning.
Referee's discretion.
Oh, Hopkinton.
Whoa.
They awarded Hopkinton 2 points for a takedown. Could be premature. Ashland looks like they're up there. Okay, there's officially a takedown.
Hopkinton jumps out again. Greenleaf with the advantage.
Oh, Ashland able to spin out of that, but Hopkinton able to maintain control. This is getting too close to the edge of the mat. Ashland's got to watch out.
It's hard for us to see that back end of the circle.
You're just short.
Oh, they're up.
That's an escape for Ashland.
Two to one. 50 seconds left in the first period of the match between Dan Greenleaf of Hopkinton and Jeff Wright of Ashland. Wright's, what's he trying to do there, Tim?
Well, it looks like Hopkinton was able to snap his head down, putting him in a very compromising situation. But the edge of the mat's right there, so I would imagine that if Hopkinton's looking to do anything, and the referee blows it dead.
So Jeff just had to push that out.
He's got a very lethargic style. He doesn't look like he's trying very hard, and then he'll give a sudden burst of energy, as you could just see on that neck snap.
Ooh, went for the legs. Got spun around a little, went for the
very
leg
nimble.
again.
You can see right there, very nimble. 2
Woo.
points. 2 points for a takedown again.
Whoa.
Ashland able to get the reversal. He's got the arm, but he's not very much in control. Oh, he's saved by the clock there. Looks like Hopkinton was about to get one. So pretty active first period there. Hopkinton leading 4-3.
Especially at the end. Very little break between periods.
So Ashland elects the bottom position.
Why is it his choice?
They flipped the coin. Very scientific.
Before each period they flip?
Just before the first.
Okay.
And then you could
And you
choose
stuck with that again?
Top, bottom, neutral, or defer. So
right.
Hopkinton deferred, went to Ashland. Ashland chose the bottom. So
And
Hopkinton,
does he get to choose again?
Hopkinton will get, because they deferred it, Hopkinton will get the choice in the third.
I get it. So they alternate.
Yeah. Hopkinton off, quick 2 points there.
Ashland in the hole again, 6-4. Right against Greenleaf, right on the bottom. Jeff reverses direction. Well, looks like he's in trouble here. Crowd getting into it. Big capacity crowd at the Ruthville Auditorium.
Ashland's got the head. Let's see if he can do something with it.
Oh.
He gives up on it. He just takes his 1 point.
Yep. 6-5, 55 seconds left in the second period. Let's see if Greenleaf has some ideas here.
Greenleaf has been a very defensive wrestler. You can see Ashland taking the shot here, and I look at Greenleaf able to really looking in control after Ashland go on the offensive there. And he's got his 2.
Very clever by Dan Greenleaf. Using the defensive posture to turn it into points after the right attack.
"17 seconds. Let's see if we can get an escape here before the end of the period.
Pick up a point if you can do it. Doesn't look like it. Now's the time.
Yeah, Wright's got him. He's making a move, going for the reversal. But watch out for the edge of the mat. 4 seconds here. Still a lot of time. You can either get one for standing up or 2 for a reversal here. Plenty of time. See if we can get some points. Wright's right up. Greenleaf was all over that.
Prepared.
Yep.
8-5 going into the third period. He chooses the bottom, Greenleaf does. They're ready to go, and there's the whistle. Jeff drives him down. Greenlee squirms. Hard to score points like this.
Oh, looks like Ashland going for a half here, but they could have been caught. Point for Hopkinton.
9-5 now, a minute and a half to go in the match.
Greenleaf goes on the attack. Immediately thrown to the mat. Let's see if we can get two here.
Jeff Wright needs two quickly if he can get it.
Yeah, we need to start seeing some urgency. Referee being very stingy with the takedown. Finally Ashland gets a takedown. Now he's either got to look to give him an escape here and get another quick takedown. Well, it looks like he's what he's going to do. Give up the escape to Hopkinton and look for another takedown quickly. But we got a minute here. He's down by 3, so he's going to need at least 2 more takedowns.
10-7. Greenleaf of Hopkinton over.
Got to make a move. Got to make a move.
Hopkinton try to win their first match of the meet.
Wright's in. Greenleaf, great defensive wrestler.
He turned that into 2 points with 30 seconds left. He's got a 5-point
Oh, Wright
lead.
has an arm. Oh, no.
Jeff needs a pin.
$20 seconds left. Hopkinton looking to get their first points on the board tonight. You know, at this point, with Ashland, though, any match that's not a pin is a win for the Clockers here. Hopkinton really has some ground to cover here.
This is going to run out.
So Hopkinton's first victory of the night.
We'll give him 3.
3 points.
We check the score.
39-3.
39-3. Ashland ahead with 6 left. And we're going to see at 160 Dan or Don Tukar for Ashland against Jake Sokol of Hopkinton. Sokol, a famous name in Hopkinton wrestling, Coach McKay tells me.
Hopkinton wrestling not really that long of a legacy.
He may have been a state champion back in the...
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were announcing. You had a really nice running commentary. That was a nice time on that match before.
Oh.
Nothing going in the first minute of this first period.
When I was wrestling in 2000, Hopkinton didn't even have a team.
Yeah, it's the ebb and flow. What is this head? This head.
That's a distraction.
Yeah.
It looks like he was able to get a single there, but let's see if he can convert. He's got 2 points.
Sokol cleverly takes the lead. Dan Tukar in trouble for Ashland, but it's only the first period. 30 seconds left. Jake Sokol with a 2-0 advantage. Out of the circle. Ref brings him back to the center.
$20 seconds left. Hopkinton not giving up much.
Boy, he had him bottled up that whole period. we go. Second period underway. 2-0 Sokol. Oh, some coaching from the stands. Top point. Now we go back to this.
Ashland on the offensive. Hopkinton really has some great defensive wrestling tonight.
And they get points off it,
They
Timmy,
do,
right?
they
I mean, when you say defensive wrestling, it sounds like you're not looking for points, but it's actually just the opposite.
That's right.
You turn it around in your favor.
Although there, Ashland was able to convert, get the takedown. But you're right. There's two styles. It doesn't necessarily mean you're looking to score less points in any different style. But Hopkinton looked like they've adapted a more defensive strategy. They are able to get in a point there for an escape.
3-3 now. They like to palm each other's heads, much to the aggravation of each other, but they don't stop.
It's all about setting up the takedown. You work the head, try to find an arm, work the head, try to find a leg.
Timmy, it's the first time we've seen it all night, though.
Yeah, well, we're getting into the upper weight classes.
That's where you see more of it?
Oh, yeah. The little guys move around too much.
Uh-huh.
The big guys stand there and pound each other.
Interesting. He got a leg, he's got a thigh.
Crossface, though. Ashland's got the crossface. If he can keep his balance, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to. 2 points, Hopkinton.
That's going to be the end of the second period. It's going to end 5-3 for Jake Sokol. We got 1 period left. And Dan Tukard has got to have a plan here for period number 3.
Looks like they're going to caution Ashland
That grip
for
was
improper form.
Yeah. Quick. Sokol made a quick move. Tukard was up to it.
Ashland not really in a scoring position right now. Down 2 points. He's going to have to either start looking to score some back points or let Hopkinton escape here and start working another takedown.
You got to sense the time too, right, Timmy?
Yeah, 1.5 minutes left. He's got a half in, but Hopkinton still seems like he's in a pretty good control of his body, not really working towards the back at all. If you're Ashland here, I wonder if you start thinking about takedowns.
Ooh. Is that a full Nelson?
No.
How do you get points out of this position, Tim?
Really, you just got to look for back points.
You got to flip them?
Yeah, you got to, and it looks like they're going to caution Ashland or caution Hopkinton for stalling. Hopkinton gets a point out of that as an escape. But the warning was issued. Next time this stalling, that's a point. Although with 42 seconds left.
He's not worried, right.
Right. Up by 3. Ashland's got to think about a takedown here.
A quick
Goes in for a single. See if he can hold it.
Oh!
Ashland able to recover, but he's got to watch the edge of the mat.
That's going to do it. The defensive posture really paid off for Jake Sokol.
Yeah, Hopkinton really was ready for the attack the last couple of matches.
And Tuca just didn't have many chances to score.
Well, I think Hopkinton did a really great job of neutralizing his attack. Ashland's been on the offensive for a lot of the night, and it's paid off early.
39-6, and now we're going to see Eric Severa is going to go against Chris McDonald, I think.
Hopkinton off to a quick 2-0 lead.
And this is at 170. So the boys are getting bigger.
Boys are getting bigger and the match is getting shorter. Not a lot of points left on the board. Hopkinton's really going to have to start making a move here if they're going to climb out of that hole. What do we got left for matches? 5 matches left?
5 left. If they got all pins.
Now that would still be 39-36.
Yeah.
So it looks like the match is in Ashland's hand. It's just how close can they keep it.
I always get.
Although here we go, Ashland on their back for the first time tonight. .49 seconds left. See if he can hold it off. There it is. There's the pinfall. First pin of the night for Hopkinton.
That's the star and the captain of the Hillers, Christian McDonald, I believe. And now the score goes to 39.
39-12.
12. They haven't got it posted yet. Now she takes care of that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and I could well be, we're going to see Joey Harrington go up against Aiden Moran. And the
Two quick points for Ashland.
And the weight class is
182? Oh,
182.
No,
You know, I heard someone say, come on, Aiden, so we know we got him right. And I think I heard a go Joey, so Joey Harrington. Picked up a leg. Harrington got it back down. Oh, trying to trip him.
Ashland trying to work the arm here.
Joey's
got some leverage.
Strong. Now they go.
He gives up 2.
Moran takes the lead 3-2 with 40 seconds to go in the first period.
Ashland's right up looking for the escape, though. Can't work the edge of the mat.
Back to the center they go without any points.
The referee being overly cautious tonight with the edge of the mat, not really letting him play around too much around there. This unique stage configuration, I can't say that he's
got to be playing into his decision.
Yeah. It's like Ashland's got his escape.
That ties it up. Just 15 seconds left to go in period 1. Harrington went low.
No points yet, 6 seconds. Let's see if he can spin around and get something out of this. 1 second left. Oh, no. No points. Ashland doing a good job there, holding off the scoring at the end of the match, end of the period.
I'm really looking forward to the 285-pound wrestlers.
Yeah?
That's the limit, you know.
It
285.
I'm glad they capped it. I don't think they used to cap it.
Yeah, I get it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
285 is big enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if, I'm just wondering if, I suppose it's very possible 285 could be going up against a 240.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know?
That's true.
Not tonight. You got 2 285s. But that's one of the reasons for a cap, I would think.
Yes. Hopkinton able to get the escape there.
It's an important point. It gives them the lead halfway through the second period coming up.
Sort of a half-hearted attempt at a single leg there, and he's paying for it now.
Ooh.
Snap the head down.
Whoa.
And he's on his back.
Whoa. He's fighting.
A minute to go. Let's see if he can hold on.
Joey battling.
Oh, Hopkinton with 2 quick falls.
It's another 6 points. This has been a tale of 2 matches. Clocker's dominating the first 7, and the Hill is dominating the last 4. Now we go to 195. Colin Dagg for Ashland. Keon Barry for Hopkinton.
Hopkinton in there on a single, not really able to finish. He's got it in tight though. Now we're able to get 2.
He'll his jump out again. No. 2-0, yes. Dagg for Ashland. Barry for Hopkinton.
Oh, Ashland there. They're still calling it neutral. Still no, there's the reversal and the back points. And the pin.
Wow.
That turned quick.
What happened there?
Quick reversal, quick pin. And change in the blink of an eye.
How was he able to do that, Tim?
You were able to?
How was he able to do that?
How was he able to do it?
Strength?
Yeah, he just to be able to get some leverage on the guy. Bad top position from Hopkinton.
Did he surprise him?
Oh, I don't think there's too much surprise. I'm not really sure what.
It just seemed awfully quick, awfully sudden.
Well, that's a sport. You can be up.
Yeah.
You can be up 14-1 and get turned.
Wow. 6 points for Ashland. The score goes to 45-18. At 2:20. This is Lucas Howard for Ashland.
Looks like he's able to get 2 there.
Against Hayes, Pearson, Woodruff.
Looking for a far side.
Howard on top.
Riding really high.
220 pounds, these boys
Neither
are.
one of them look impressively in control right now.
Oh. Wow.
Let's see if Ashland can get some back points out of this.
He's got to turn him over. Look at this, 2 hands.
And he's got the cradle in. This could be a quick pin. There it is.
Wow.
Let's see
The cradle did it.
the favorite move of Ashland assistant coach Mark McKay.
The cradle?
The cradle.
A quick 6. So the Clockers have reversed the trend with 2 pins in the last 2 matches. Breaking Hopkinton's streak and sending the score to 55-18 with 1 match left.
These are your boys, Bob.
285.
These are your boys.
Sean Harding against Big Dylan.
Oh,
Moore.
and they are right at it, wasting no time.
Boom.
Sean Harding,
Goes right for the pin.
no points yet though.
Morin gets up. Harding with the head. Morin fighting back.
What do we got? Oh, looks like someone's aiming in for a throw.
Down they
can we
go.
get it? No. Still no points yet. Still neutral. And Hopkinton's able to get 2. Looks like someone's bleeding here.
Uh-oh. That ends it?
No. Just blood time. Yeah.
3-2 is the score. Hopkinton ahead. We're just in the first period, but that was an exciting 31 seconds.
You don't think of the heavyweight match as high action.
Wow. There was a bear hug there. You know.
And if he was able to turn that, would have registered on the Richter.
Whew. Sean Harding for Ashland and Dylan Morin for Hopkinton, both wrestling at 285 each. The final match of the meet. Clarkers have won it. An insurmountable lead of 55-18. But they cleaned the mat thoroughly. This happened at the basketball game last night too. A cut finger last night at the basketball game held up the game for 10 minutes because the blood got all over the floor. Thorough inspection is done.
Looks like we're ready to get going again here.
Does the mat get slick by the time these two guys get out there?
No,
Is it designed to absorb the sweat?
Yeah, I've never noticed. I've never slipped on anything.
And they go from the starting position after the delay for the bloody nose.
It's like Ashland working the escape. These are two of the higher energy heavyweights I've ever seen. These guys are going right after it, wasting no time.
Harding did get a point for that escape.
Oh, and they are right after it.
Was that a headbutt?
He's looking for the takedown.
Charge.
Aggressive.
Are headbutts allowed in the chest, in the stomach?
Hey, if you're going to let him come in with his head like that, then, I mean...
I guess it's risky because you could get into a headlock pretty easy. Now he gets him from behind the... Harding's got him behind his head. He goes
Looks
low.
like Ashland goes for a single. He's in on it deep, but he's in trouble. He's driving.
The legs are important to me, right?
Well, it's important to get a firm control of it, especially at this weight class. There's a lot of leverage on top there. Looks like he's going to get two points.
That gives him a 4-1 lead. Yeah. First period action, 15 seconds left to go.
You go in for that single, you can't hang around down there. You got to do something with it.
Or
exactly what happens. Hopkinton, with their defensive wrestling, is able to convert and get the takedown.
Again, we see the advantage of a defensive posture, turning it into points. First period expires 4-1.
Looks like we got some more. Nope.
Morin ahead of Harding. Boys are ready to go. The bear hug starts it.
Ashland looking for a throw here.
A throw down.
He tried to go low last period and it didn't work. Now it looks like he's working the arms.
He only tried it once.
Now he's locked up. He's looking for a throw here, but Hopkinton looks ready for it, and Hopkinton goes in for a single.
Nothing doing.
These guys have slowed down a little bit since the first period. Ashland's still looking for that throw, and it backfires, and he's
in trouble.
Yep, and that's the pin. Really high energy match there.
Dylan Morin gets the pin on Sean Harding in the second period.
These boys look exhausted.
And that's going to do it tonight. The final's going to be 51 for Ashland and 24 for Hopkinton. A special night here at Ashland in the fight against cancer. All proceeds going to the fight against cancer tonight. A full house.
Full house, and the scoreboard looks lopsided, but you know, I think the tail on the mat tells a different story. A lot of those matches were close right up to the end.
And no losers tonight on a night like this tonight.
No.
Boys shake hands. And Ashland gets an important a win on their way to the state tournament, which takes place in February.
I don't think we can emphasize enough what a special night tonight was, and I think it went very, very well, and I hope that this is just the start of a lot of matches like this in the future.
Well, you know, I think you saw some people tonight at the match that don't ordinarily come to a match.
Oh, sure, this place was packed.
Myself included. And when they saw the excitement tonight, this makes you want to come back and see some more matches.
Yeah, it speaks to the culture that's been generated here. It speaks to the community that's really rallied around some of these cancer stories, and hopefully the rivalry between the two towns. And I do think that we'll see these guys in some format similar to this.
The Clockers have several matches left coming up, and they wrestle. Their home mat is the gym at the middle school. That's where they have their matches, and there's several remaining, and it's really a good take, and it's a lot of fun. And so bring the kids, come on out and watch the Clockers for the rest of the season, and follow them in the state tournament. The schedule, of course, and everything you need to know, like everything else in the world, is available online. And I want to thank Tim McKay for joining me tonight and helping us through.
415.
We have a raffle.
4346.
I never win, Tim, but it turns out you got to buy a ticket.
I know, that's an important step.
You know.
An important step.
Tim, thanks for bringing us.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure, Bob.
Your insight. It was great to have you with us tonight.
Great match.
And a great night for both towns, and a great night for Ashland Wrestling. And in the fight against cancer tonight, it was great to see everyone come together.
4269.
That's going to wrap it up for here. Our cameramen tonight were Todd Carter and Connor Donovan. Thanks to them. I'm Bob Thacker. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.